Hey, this is Morgan with DoYouEvenTech. Today in this video, we're going to be looking at this WYZE pan cam, or pan, however you want to say it. This is a really inexpensive pan tilt zoom camera. It rotates and the lens positions itself up and down to both have the pan and tilt aspect. So for like less than $40, you can pick up one of these cameras and it's pretty affordable, I have to say, and works really well. So we're going to go ahead and walk through the setup of this and then show you how to use it in the application. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. It's got a little self-test that it does. So while we're waiting for it to do that, we'll go ahead and look at getting the application. So we're going to close out, go to the Google Play Store in my case, type in WYZE, W-Y-Z-E, and then you download that application. Once it's downloaded, you just open it up and wait for it to do its little self-test. You can hit new device. We can go ahead and do some of this. And this one we're looking at is the cam pan. It says make sure to remove the cover off the face of it. Okay, we've already done that. And then once it does its test, now you're ready to pick it up and you hit the setup button here on the bottom of it.
Ready to connect.
So, as it states, it's ready to connect. So next, now you enter your Wi-Fi name. In this case, mine is named test. Password is not secure. Don't make your password password.
Ready to connect.
The password is password. And you hit the check mark and then hit next. And it generates a QR code for the camera to read. So you can grab the camera and you can just have it look at the QR code.
Scanned.
And it says the QR code is scanned. Please wait. It says if you don't hear a prompt, you click here. And if you do hear a prompt, you click on that. So now it's going to try to connect to the Wi-Fi.
Setup completed.
And so it said setup completed. It's already connected. I guess that the application is probably going to look for it on the network here and hopefully find it here in just a second. So there it goes. Okay, so enter a device name. I'm just going to call it pan cam. Okay, finish setup. Okay, so now that you see that your device is now added, so you can tap on your device. Of course, it steps you through what you can do. I don't want to upgrade right now. You can pinch to zoom. You can rotate it around. You can hold to speak. You can turn off sound. You can toggle the quality of the video so that it's easier to stream on maybe a slower internet connection. But you can see me here moving in the background here. So we'll go ahead and say, see that it shows. Does really good. It looks at people. It recognizes different things. I'm going to go ahead and point it this way just because I don't like stuff staring at me all the time. So, but what it lets you do through the application here is, like I said, it does let you talk and it lets you take photos, save video and things like that. And but it lets you move it, and so you can make it look down, make it look up, and the lens on the front of the camera here, I'm going to scoot it back a little bit so you can see it. So the lens of the camera is actually looking up and down, and then you can also rotate it. So it is really neat to see. I mean, you can, like I said, you have a lot of control for the price of it. I can't believe it. Here is the toggle that you can actually tell it to use HD video or even lower than standard quality video. So different settings here. If you go into the settings, you can have it record on certain things, detects motion, detects sound, and it'll start recording. It'll send you push notifications if you want it to. Sensitivity levels, so that's something that you just have to play with and set detection zones. Alarm settings. So it can also pick up different sounds going on in your house and let you know something's up. Advanced settings, this is where it has some different IR controls and how you want it to work. So again, it's pretty cool. You can set the speed and how fast you want it to be able to move. If you have an SD card in it, you can let it save to the SD card. But again, overall, for the money, the video quality is surprisingly good for the cost, and you're able to look at that remotely. If you're local, of course, it's even faster. But if you're, you can look at it through the cloud from anywhere on your device, as long as you have an internet connection. So you can snap a picture, and it'll save a picture to your phone's album. Like I said, you can tell it to manually record. You can talk through it. It really has a lot of potential for such an inexpensive device. I have to say that I'm very impressed with the amount of functionality they give such a small little device. So one that's so affordable. So this is Morgan with DoYouEvenTech. I'll have a link to this in the description if you're interested in picking up one of these. There'll be an Amazon link. It is totally worth it, especially if you want something just to play with. There's people that's going to use them as full-on systems, and it is nice to have. But to me, I have some really high-end ones that provide a lot more IR light and things like that to actually watch the different doors and stuff at my house specifically. But these are really nice cameras, and this one would be a really great supplemental camera in my situation. So this is Morgan with DoYouEvenTech. We'll see you again in the next video.